Honey Von Bunny and Berries and Cream with a podcast about smutty trash they read. Sad housewife? Lonely freak? Check it out, fucking fairies, wouldn't that be neat? Charge your phone and your toys full battery. Close your blinds, it's fine, no one has to see. Run yourself a bath, get some candles lit. Lie back, relax, this is APClit.
I think we're in sync. Baby girl, we might be in sync.
Well, we might. Well, I guess.
I think. I mean, at the very least, we're like in sync on hating men right now. I think.
Yes. God, I hate men.
They just annoy me so much.
They annoy me so much too.
Why are they annoying you this week?
Oh, just existing. I'm in my my misandrist era right now. I'm not in my misogyny era. I'm flip-flopping.
Yeah, I have like a pimple on my chin.
So therefore, I hate men.
Yeah, kinda. I feel like when I get a pimple on my chin, I hate the world, and then men kind of get the brunt of it, and they honestly deserve it.
Hey, they're big and strong, and you know, they can handle it.
Exactly. I would never be mean to a girl, you know that.
Yeah, I know. You'd never be mean to me.
I love you so much.
I love you too. Why is this happens like every time?
I think this might also be the first time since we started this show that I haven't been sick.
And that's so beautiful.
When recording.
It's so beautiful for you.
You're hearing my dulcet tones uninhibited.
Dulcet tones.
I can't relate to desperation.
Oh my god, can I tell you? I've been on like a little Sabrina Carpenter kick lately.
Oh yeah? With her new album or
I don't even know.
Not her new tour.
Yeah, the tour is cute, but I've just been listening to her on Spotify a bunch, and I love her. I want to pick her up and I want to hold her, even though I'm like 2 inches taller than her.
Honestly, she's just like a beautiful dumb slut with a rhyming dictionary, and that's like my favorite thing about her.
We love a queen.
We love a queen with a rhyming dictionary.
Yes.
Baby's first thesaurus.
Oh my god, I can't even say it. Thesaurus. I was gonna say though, you know, I think if she plays her cards right, she could be the next Dolly Parton. Not to say that anyone could ever replace Dolly, but I feel like she could, like, that could be her thing, you know? Like that's the direction it could go. If it's not going that way already.
She's just like a little kitten.
Yeah.
Give me another, I'm just gonna call you out right now. Give me another one. Who's gonna be the next Taylor Swift?
Oh,
I think that's gonna be Sabrina Carpenter, personally.
I don't know. I mean, that's a possibility, actually.
Taylor Swift has evolved into the new Beyonce.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel. Like, I like Taylor, it's fine. I think she's cute, and I think she has cute music, but I never got into it. So I don't know if I'm equipped to know if
No, I'm talking about,
you know.
I'm talking about filling roles. I'm not talking about music.
But the music is part of it, you know?
I don't know, I'm not really a pop girly. Except for Sabrina Carpenter. She could do no wrong.
Yeah, going back to Sabrina, I feel like, what if she had like a Patsy Cline era? And she just got
I don't even know who that is. I'm just young and vibrant. It's spring. This is my season. This is I'm always wearing beautiful blues and nice greens. I'm just over here enjoying being beautiful. Alright.
I love you. I went to go try to look up like a common song by it, and I'm finding out I didn't know this, but I guess she died in a plane crash. What?
That's so iconic.
Was that right?
Isn't that the most iconic way to die in a plane crash?
Yeah.
It's more tragic than a car crash, I think.
Oh, she does the walking after midnight. You know that song?
No.
Damn it.
I love myself. I love it when I don't know things. I love having room in my head. I love having a little marble in my head that just bounces back and forth.
That is you. I want that for me. Wait, I have to deep dive real quick. Patsy Cline. Oh my god.
Who she is?
Well, she was like 62. Oh no, 62 years ago. Fuck.
Oh, you know what? You're being dumb is for the girls, forgetting is for the girls. I think there's nothing. If a man is stupid and he forgets things, I'm just so annoyed. Like, I told you, go get bread at the store. What are you doing? If I asked you to go get bread at the store and you didn't, I'd be like, let's go together. Let's go to Subway and pretend that we like Subway.
Yeah, have your feather bread, idiot. See, I'm so mean to men. Well, I don't know what's happening.
I think that we're just evolving into our true selves.
Yeah, misandrous. Anyway, tell me about these extensive lists that you have
Okay.
all over your walls.
So I have a lot of downtime at my job, and I like to just I like to think and compile lists of just things that if I say out loud will make somebody angry.
We love that.
My first ever tweet that ever got men really angry, and I was just like kicking my little feet and giggling the whole time because they got so mad, is that Berserk is Harry Potter for men.
Honestly, kind of is.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. Things that you say that are true, but they make people angry.
Yeah.
Think about it. They're always complaining about like Harry Potter girls that only read Harry Potter. They like base their personalities around it. They find any excuse to talk about fucking Harry Potter. They put Slytherin in their fucking profile or whatever fucking one of those stupid houses that they are. I can't even list the amount of men that I know that I have had some conversation about how much they like Berserk in front of me. And I'm just over here, like, why are we still here only to suffer in the background, just like waiting for them to shut up. And I'm like, there's so many things in this world. Read another book.
Yeah. It is their Harry Potter with their little curse mark tattoos. You know, that's their Horcrux tattoo. Yeah, they get the tattoos, they collect the series. They start
all
lifting.
Of it.
They start going to the gym.
They're like, I gotta be like Guts. He's a cool guy. He's full of suffering.
Suffering is for the boys. Absolutely.
Suffering is 100% suffering is for the boys. Suffering and angst. That's for the boys. Put on Linkin Park.
So I did that one, and I can't even tell you, because I had that thought in my head, and I tweeted it out, because I was just like, let's see what happens if I do this. And I had so many people genuinely angry.
Did you get any death threats?
I think the last one of those posts that I did got me a death threat or two. The last one that I said was, this is going to be our #1 talking point on things that are for the girls.
Yeah. Is what's
Sundays.
not for the girls. Oh, Sundays?
Sundays. The day and the dessert.
I got ahead of myself. Yes.
That one got me, blocked. That one got our podcast account blocked. That one was blowing the fuck up because people were mad that I said that a man shouldn't be eating a fucking sundae. And then I said banana split sundaes especially not, because that's like the gayest kind of sundae to get.
I'm very confused by that one because
it's true.
I've never seen a man have a meltdown about an ice cream before, but I guess, you know.
Yeah. You guys can have ice cream sandwiches.
Oh, yeah.
They can have ice cream sandwiches. They could have a scoop of whatever ice cream of their fucking choice on a cone. Or they could have those fudgesicle pop things.
I was about to say that.
Anything else they're not allowed to have. Maybe root beer floats.
Maybe a root beer float. That's very masculine. A root beer float is very masculine.
Yeah, because they're awful. Nobody actually likes them. You just get them to be like, ooh, you know what I haven't had? A root beer float.
From the 50s, yeah.
Nobody fucking gets that.
What about milkshakes?
Milkshakes are fine because you drink it. Well, yes and no, because I kind of think that straws are kind of gay. I think it's kind of femme to see a man drinking.
Do you think straws are propaganda?
I think straws are for the girls. I think straws are like, I don't want to smudge my lipstick. So,
That's true. Oh my god. I didn't even think about that. Oh, you're such a genius.
So I think Sundays are for the girls. I
Yeah.
think straws are for the girls. Do you agree?
Yes, 100%.
Next one. I think chapstick is for the girls.
Hmm.
Like a tube of chapstick. I'm not talking like a squeezy bottle chapstick. I'm not talking like Carmax. I'm not talking Vaseline. I'm not talking just any of the ones where you have to like twist it up like a lipstick
Okay.
for the girls.
But what about...
Have you ever made eye contact with a man when he's putting on chapstick on his lips? No, because it's a secret shame.
I was about to say, I don't think that I can think about a time I've seen a guy use chapstick.
It's a secret shame. Either
Yeah.
that or they will not look you in the eye. They will look away or look down because they know that they're just degrading themselves.
Should we preface this? Is that the word? Preface? Preface?
With what?
This is...
We hate men?
Well, yeah, but... I don't think a lot of this applies to, like... I think it's all straight men that it applies to. Like, super masculine straight men, you know? Like, you can't have a Sunday, hide in your car when you're putting on your chapstick.
If you have a chapstick, you could have Carmax or you could have nothing.
Yeah. That's it, no options.
I think anybody that uses Vaseline on their lips is a weirdo.
I don't think I've ever done that before. I feel like it would be too gooey. I would not like it.
They sell little tubs, and I got one time. Someone gave it to me, and it was a tiny little mini tub of Vaseline. And it's like, you have to stick your finger in it and put it on your lip. Like, what's that? What is that for? Who does that serve?
Nobody. It
Gross.
doesn't serve the girls.
You should be ashamed of yourselves. Leaves fucking greasy residue on your hand.
Ugh.
So what do you think about chapstick being for the girls?
I don't
Could
know.
you look at me? Look at me.
Look at you.
Could you respect? Could you respect on this APClit podcast? Because this is the first time we've said it this episode. Could you respect a man if you saw him? You're in the middle of a conversation.
Yeah.
And he whips out a chapstick. He fucking screws it up like it's a fucking lipstick, and then makes eye contact with you as he fucking moisturizes his fucking nasty little scraggly lips.
I would be concerned that he's like looking you directly in the eye as he does it, as if it's some kind of weird like ritual. You know, like he's trying to seduce me.
Would you think of him as a competent man? Because I would not. Personally, I would not.
I don't know. I think moisturizing your lips is for everyone, though. What a weird
Do it.
sentence.
It's a secret shame. They have to keep it secret. And
Okay,
it can't be
I
a
will-
chapstick.
I will find the middle ground, and I will say they have to be doing it in their car, hiding from the
Yes.
world, or
Yes.
around the boys.
There's no fucking room in this world for a man that puts chapstick on in public. That's all I have to say.
Barry, we're gonna get death threats for this shit. There's no way somebody's gonna take this very seriously.
I got fucking heat for saying that men shouldn't fucking eat Sundays. Like, it's whatever. This is my fucking everyday. I make weak little men angry.
This is your burden to bear.
This is our podcast where our listenership is mostly male for some reason.
Yeah.
Both of our Twitter followings are mostly male.
Yeah.
And they listen to this because they like that we're girly pop gorillas.
That's true.
They like that we're girly pop gorillas. They like hearing female perspective, and I'm just being honest.
Yeah. You know what? If anything, this is an educational podcast.
Yes,
I didn't even
is
say
APClit.
it seriously.
This is APClit. This is advanced placement.
That's true. Yeah, it is. You're right.
Okay, my next one is gonna be happiness.
Oh.
That's for the girls.
Yeah. Just joy in general. That's for the girls.
Just any like positive emotion is for the girls. If you're not like angry or grouchy, you might as well be a woman to me. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, wait a minute. so joy, but also being grumpy is for the girls?
No.
Okay,
I'm talking about as a
explain.
man.
Okay.
If you're a man and you're not grumpy, irritated, or angry, then what
okay.
are you to me?
Okay. So, grumpiness is for the boys. Being a little grumpy.
Oh,
is for
okay.
the
Well,
boys.
being a little, I'm talking about like grouchy, not grumpy. Grumpy's for the
Okay.
girls. Being like,
Okay.
I'm grumpy, that's for girls. Any
Okay.
range of women can experience any emotion unperturbed.
All of them. The whole
All of
umbrella.
They have no restrictions.
We're emotionally just so intelligent.
We're emotionally vibrant, and
Yeah.
you know, you are not, as a man, unfortunately.
You imagine there's some guy just sitting here listening to this and his face is just turning red out of anger.
That's what happened with that guy when I said that. I also said that I think that, okay, the next one is the color purple. I think that's for the girls.
Mm.
Every man that I've met whose favorite color is purple has been weird.
You know,
He's been like weird.
what shade of purple? I think the shade is important.
I don't think it matters. I think
Oh.
if you're a man and you like lilac, you're a little freak.
But
I think if you're a man and you like eggplant, you probably like to put eggplant in your butt. Mom, girl, please censor that so it sounds like I said
yeah,
words.
please censor that. We should not censor that whole sentence.
And I think if you like Barney purple, you were probably as a kid.
Oh my, and censor that too, Mongrel, please. We might have to start doing like exclusives or something on Patreon for some of these. It's like holding back a Rottweiler with you sometimes. The things that come out of your mouth, we cannot put this on YouTube at all.
Do you still love me?
I do. I adore you and I love you, but oh my lord, sometimes
I'm so spicy.
You're
I'm sorry, I'm
absolutely-
spicy. I have strong opinions.
Mhm.
I
you
I
should.
feel like
It's a woman's right.
it's
That's another
it's a
thing on the
woman's
list.
right.
Strong opinions, woman's rights.
Okay, fake jobs just for girls.
Okay, can you expand upon what a fake job would be?
Like social media influencer,
Yes.
TikToker,
Okay, little TikTok dancer.
being an intern for like a long time and never like getting like a full position, working part-time,
Okay, yeah. Part-time is for the girls. I love a part-time job.
being a secretary.
Oh, I love that too. You know, a secretary with your little nails.
Cause like everybody has a phone now, so it's like if I see a girl just making enough money to pay her bills because she just wants to have fun or be an artist, good for her.
Yeah.
If I see a man doing that, I'm just like, ew.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's for the girls, little jobs.
Yeah, little jobs that low-key seem like they're kind of fake.
Selling lemonade on the corner.
Selling lemonade on the corner, yeah.
It's for
If I
girls.
saw a girl, just a girl in the world on the fucking corner selling lemonade,
Lemonade and cookies.
I'd give lemonade and cookies. I'd give her like $10.
I would too. I'd give her $10 and then like a little
A hug.
kiss on the forehead and just be like, "You keep doing you, queen," and I would leave
Yeah.
with my lemonade and cookies.
Yeah. Yeah. She's got it figured out. She knows exactly what she's doing and what she wants.
Yeah. She's a strong, independent woman.
I respect that.
Yeah.
I respect that.
She has
Also-
her little her little jar of change.
Yes,
In
her
the
little
front.
jar of change.
Yeah.
She's just sitting there with like, she's wearing a cute little outfit.
Oh,
She's got her SPF on. She's got her water bottle.
she's
He's
also
probably wearing
35.
a charm. He's probably also wearing a charm bracelet.
Oh god. Oh, I love that visual.
So for the girls, yes or no?
Yes, 100% for the girls. Men need real jobs.
Exactly. We forgot to say if happiness was for the girls. Did you ever decide
yes,
on that one?
Yes. Happiness is for the girls.
Okay, next one. This one's also going to be controversial.
Oh god. Okay, let me get ready.
Okay.
Okay, go on.
Apple products for the girls.
When you said Apple products, I thought you meant like apples, like that you eat.
No, I'm talking like Apple v Android.
Okay, as an Android user, I would say yes, actually.
Yeah, like think about, right? Like think about any man that you've ever been attracted to. He's been an Android user.
That's so crazy, girl. Why is that
Right?
correct?
Right?
Yeah, I agree.
I don't even think I need to give you an argument. for
Yeah,
that
there's no
one.
argument. That's just like, that's a natural, like, yeah.
Like what? You want to get the sky blue iPhone? What are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing with the, what is it, chrome pink? What do they call it?
Rose gold.
Rose gold, that's what it is, yeah.
Yeah.
And the rose
I've
gold.
known men that have had the rose gold iPhone, and I've just been like, you're nothing to me.
You're supposed to have a plain black phone.
With scratches, dirty case. It's like dirty.
I would say even smartphones in general. Those are for the girls. All men should have flip phones. It's for work. It's for your construction job. Just flip it on.
That might be too extreme for me.
Really? No.
That might be too extreme for me. I'm willing to give men. Maybe I'm being the nice one today.
Yeah, maybe I'm the bitch.
Well, here's the thing. When I think of flip phones, I think of cunty teenage girls.
See,
Like,
I don't.
Why
I
would
think
you Why would you give a man the power of a cunty teenage girl?
that is true. They do like close them really dramatically. I don't know. Maybe I need to reflect on my thoughts. And
Okay.
Maybe I need to get the correct.
Think about it.
opinions.
You would be giving men self-esteem and confidence if you gave him a flip phone, because he would just snap it closed with his hand. Like
They
a
would-
fucking Imagine, like Mean Girls. Flip.
Yeah, they would feel more important, wouldn't they?
Why would you want a man to feel important?
Oh, true.
What you really need is a man to turn off. He just taps the power button, the phone goes off, and he just sees his reflection and sees
His double chin as he's looking down at the.
yes, and he's like, oh, maybe I should go to the gym.
Okay, no. I like what you're thinking. Never mind.
Yeah, I had a flip phone smartphone for a beautiful 6 months before I fucking broke it. And I gotta say, that's the most empowered, that's the most fucking intelligent and confident and just everything you could fucking. I had gay confidence. I even got gay confidence out of it. As a
God,
straight
I
woman.
want that for me so bad.
Yeah,
I need that for me.
just
But
from just from being able to open and close my phone with one hand and just end my conversation with a snap.
I could imagine. I would like to say, fuck, my thought went away because I was thinking about having gay confidence. It was about the phone.
The elusive gay confidence.
Oh, I remember now. Breaking your phone for the girls.
Oh no, I feel like that's for the boys.
No, girl.
Maybe
I
I'm
mean,
just thinking about men with iPhones and they always have like cracked like.
But like, think about
Yeah.
girls. We're so dainty and like cute, and we're
Little,
kinda
and we
weak
drop
little.
it.
Yeah, we drop it, and it just.
But usually
shatters.
girls have like a crazy protective case on it with like pretty colors on it because most phones are like black.
True. I'm kind of a rebel though. I don't have a very good case.
Oh, I mean, we go for fashion over function every time, so I guess you have a point there.
Yeah, I do. I have a clear case because I have a flamingo pink phone. Flamingo pink phones for the girls?
Yes.
Absolutely. Putting little stickers on them? Little cunty
Yes.
stickers? Yep.
Okay, an extension of Apple products being for the girls. I think any kind of tablet is for the girls.
I agree. Especially if they're an artist.
If you're an adult, not even if you're an artist, if you're an adult, if you got a Kindle, if you got an iPad, or you have I feel like most women wouldn't go for an Android tablet. But even if you had
Yeah.
that's for the girls.
It's for the
for the
girls, so they
girls.
can watch the spinning fish. You know what I'm
Yeah, they
talking
can
about?
or they can draw,
Yeah, they can draw their little guys.
or they can watch their little videos or read their little books.
Ah, yes. That full circle APClit podcast. We talk about books.
So 100% for the girls, right?
Yes, 100%.
Think about the last time you saw a man that didn't look like a total asshole holding a fucking iPad.
Sorry, the silence. I was genuinely thinking
Contemplating.
about it. Yeah, I was really trying.
Do. That's playing in your head.
Oh, I have one.
Okay.
Okay, waitressing for the girls.
Well, I mean, if we're talking about being a waitress,
Yeah, but like
Title?
waiting. You know, like not bussing, but like bussing.
This chicken is bussin'.
Waiting tables. Is that for everyone? For the girls or the guys?
I gotta be real with you.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's for everybody.
I was thinking about it. I've had a few like really good like male waiters before.
Yeah, I haven't had many bad.
Yeah.
I haven't had many bad waiters or waitresses in general.
Yeah. Damn.
And they make bank off of tips. So.
Yeah. You know what? For everyone.
For everyone.
We have a third option.
I mean, it should be for men in the way that they like men should only be waiting on like difficult, rude customers and creepy customers.
Yeah.
And then leave all of like everyone else for like the girls.
I really thought you were going a different direction, being like, because men should be serving us.
Men should also, yes, they should be serving us. This
Yeah.
is true.
Mhm.
But I think men should always have to deal with the difficult, rude, annoying, entitled customers.
Or creepy, especially creepy ones.
Especially creepy, but that's like an unspoken rule.
Yeah. I tell you, I have so much respect for when I work with like a guy and they kind of like jump in.
Shoulder the
Yeah.
burden. Honestly, male waiters can be like total kings.
Yeah. Like it is so just great when a guy's like, hey, just go to the back room and I'll deal with this person because they're being a fucking creep. Or they like kick him out of the store. The best.
Yeah.
It's like, thank you so much. You're a king. I love
Thank
that.
you so much for protecting me.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Good job.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's for the boys being chivalrous at work.
I think BPD is for the girls.
We're really getting to the controversial shit, huh? Now we're getting into mental disorders.
Do you want Mongrel to bleep it and then we'll just move on to the next one?
But I will say, off the
Yes.
record, for the girls,
Okay.
100.
Next one. This
Okay.
one is also controversial, but for a different reason.
Okay.
Spoons
For the girls.
for the girls.
For the girls.
And an extension of that, breakfast.
Oh. You know,
Did you hear my tummy grumble? I'm hungry.
I didn't. But that's really cute that it did when you said breakfast. She's hungry.
I'm hungry. Think about it. Most breakfast foods you need to eat with a fucking spoon.
That's true, but I also, when I think of breakfast, I think of
about
like
it.
biscuits, like
Mhm.
little sandwich biscuits. But then you have like
I
big
don't.
manly ones from like Hardee's with a big slab of chicken on it, you know?
Those are gross.
Oh, I
that's
love
like that's just
those. I'm one of the boys.
that's like lunch. That's like you're eating that right out the gate. Breakfast is usually light and simple, like yogurt with granola or cereal because you're tired and you couldn't be fucked to cook.
Coffee and
or
a handful
oatmeal.
of blueberries. Yeah.
Yeah, or oatmeal. Eating like Yeah.
Oatmeal. Is oatmeal for the girls? I don't know.
100%.
I
Are you
hate
kidding me?
oatmeal.
That's fine. But
Oh.
remember the overnight oats craze on Instagram?
No.
Oh wow, overnight oats was a huge thing. By the end of it, it was just like here's my overnight oats. It's actually there's a chocolate bar on top.
Oh my
There's
god.
a caramel drizzle. It's blended, so it's more like a smoothie because I don't like oatmeal.
Okay, yeah. Breakfast is for the girls. When you explain it like that, yeah, it's for the girls.
It's for the girls.
Yeah. The only time breakfast is for the boys is when they're just gulping raw egg for their
Yeah.
creatine.
Most men that I respect, they're either like protein shake drinkers,
Mhm.
they're just a black coffee drinkers, or they're just like egg whites.
Yeah, I do like black coffee sometimes.
I don't think egg whites count as food.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we've come to the conclusion for this one. What's the next one?
Lattes.
Girls for the girls.
100, right?
It's for the girls and the gays. That's it.
Chick-fil-A,
For the girls.
right? The
Yeah.
energy of a Chick-fil-A is like the girls. The staff are polite, the food is simple,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
people think it's healthy.
Yeah. It's not. Chummy.
It's not, and it's yummy. And
It's not as
easy
greasy.
and simple. It's not greasy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a lot of girls are picky eaters, so like there's like minimal ingredients. So you just have your little chicken sandwich. Or if you're like me, just get a frosted lemonade. Which is just a milkshake, but it's basically just a milkshake with lemonade.
Yeah.
It's very good. It's
Dipping
soft
sauce.
serve mixed with lemonade.
My God, just thinking about the lemonade. Don't think about the food; you'll get too hungry.
I'm
but
so hungry right now.
Let me add to this dipping sauce for the girls.
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Think about it, a man with a chicken nugget in his hand and he's like dipping it in a little sauce and he's like holding it with 2 fingers. It's like very dainty and little.
Oh, I would kind of like that. I think that would be cute.
It's dainty and little.
I'd be like, look at you, my little girl.
Look at you, my little baby girl.
Yeah, my little baby girl.
God, I'm so good at this. Can you just praise me for a second?
Yes, you were, Barry, you're the best. You're just.
No, you're the best.
You're such a good girl.
This is what I spend like 12 hours of my day doing.
Just thinking
thinking.
about ways to annoy and anger people.
Yes.
You're chaos.
Yes, I'm chaos incarnate.
Yes.
If the Antichrist has been born, it's probably me.
Oh yeah.
Except I'm for the girls, and all the girls can live in heaven.
Yeah.
And be safe.
Will you dress up as him when you become the
No.
devil? Oh, okay. I was kind of looking.
I mean,
forward
like,
to
if we're
that.
talking like Party City or like cunty little costume, like Y2K
Yes.
devil, then yeah. With
Oh
like
my
the
God.
little ears, or not little ears, little horns. Little
Well,
tail.
I meant specifically like Powerpuff Girls him. I keep forgetting that you're young
Oh.
and you.
No, I remember that,
Okay,
but
okay.
you have to just say
Yeah.
you have to
There was-
mention the Powerpuff Girls.
I know. I didn't think about it. I was just like him. But
We're
I went
so
to-
in sync though.
I know we are. in sync.
Generally. No, I don't think I would dress up as him, but I would probably wrangle some around me to do that for me.
Oh my God.
Right? Like, think about like a little twink boy, like a little twink, like 20-something, like girly pop
Yeah. Mhm.
in that position. That would be perfect.
You're gonna turn the
Yes.
gays on us, Barry. They're all we have.
Why is that an insult? I'm giving them a platform to fucking kill it, to be beautiful, to express themselves and have joy and look good doing it.
Okay, I take back my statement. You're right.
Yeah. I'm always right.
Taking big gulps of water. Is that for the girls?
Okay. Yes. Drinking water is 100% for the girls.
Okay.
Think about, when was the last time you saw a man with a water bottle?
Oh, all the time, girl. What?
I disagree.
Oh.
I never see Here's the thing, you're around gym boys though. Like
Yeah.
like a gym bro with a water bottle is very different than like a skinny fat dad bod guy walking
Yeah.
around with a water bottle.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you have a Stanley? Oh, you have an Owala? Like, grow up.
That's another
Be
thing.
dehydrated.
Stanley cups. Water bottle
100%
cups.
for the girls. 100%
Yeah,
for the girls.
Yeah.
Most men, they'll just get like Amazon Basics #1 thing. Like, they just search water bottle on Amazon and then they get the first one that pops up. That's black.
Or they get like a super heavy duty, obscure branded one that you've never heard of in your life. and
Yeah,
you're
they get, like,
why do
a-
we need this?
They get like an old school hydro jug before they did their weird Stanley Cup rebrand.
They get an Arc'teryx one. And it's
Yeah.
like they make fucking like what? It's like
Yeah.
something weird like that. Yeah.
Yeah, they get it. They just grab whatever's on the shelf that's big.
Yeah.
That's a real man.
I'm kind of like that.
When was the last time you walked around, I don't know, outside of your circle and seen like normal men?
It's been a while.
You're lucky.
I am just surrounded by masculinity all the time. A woman's dream. Some woman's dream.
Or nightmare. in a
Yeah.
different
It
sense.
can be a nightmare.
Hospital bracelets.
For the
For the girls.
girls. Yeah.
Would you like to hear the argument that I put next to it? Because this one, I wanted to make sure that I remembered exactly what I thought when I put this on the list.
Okay, tell me, girl.
Real men just slap duct tape on it or die. I don't know.
That's the or die, I don't know, really like hits it home for me. That makes me go, yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
When was
Dying
the last time
for
a
the
man-
boys.
dying and suffering.
Yep.
Dying and suffering are for the boys.
Mhm.
Because a dude, he'll get like a really deep cut and he'll just be like, oh, he'll be fine. And then just like let it get infected.
Yeah.
A girl goes straight to the doctor. She's like,
Yeah.
oh no, my body is a palace. Let me take care of myself.
Yes. True. True.
Yeah.
True.
I knew a man who casually broke a rib and didn't go to the doctor. He knew that he broke his rib and he was just like, eh.
Yeah. Breaking bones for the boys.
Or like men that'll like break their nose and then they'll just like break their nose and let it heal like that. Like they don't give a shit.
Don't bring up broken noses.
Yeah. So you understand.
Yeah.
You understand the vibe.
Broken noses that don't heal for the boys.
Can we just give it a shout out to the guy that I knew that just casually broke a rib and didn't even go to the hospital?
Yeah,
so
no.
just didn't think about it.
Yeah, that kind of king shit, honestly. He's just like,
Yeah,
it'll heal on
right?
its own. I love that.
He's just like, whatever.
Yeah. What a cool guy.
Whatever.
All right, what else you got?
And then girls are over here trying to break their nose and like hope it grows back different.
Yeah, your nose grow back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a salamander.
Yeah, it falls off.
Imagine if
just
it was
grows
like
back.
that. How many times would you
Oh.
break? Because I feel like most women don't like their noses.
And it randomizes every time you do it until you like get a
Mhm.
good one.
How often would you just be slamming your face into
I'm-
the concrete?
All the time till I got it right. I'd be like, yeah, girl, let's go.
I love being a girl.
Me too.
Being dramatic is for the girls.
Absolutely. Unless you're a man in theater.
No,
I think
a man should
theater is
not
for
be in
everyone.
theater.
Oh my god.
I don't think so.
All women cast. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. I can find some middle ground around that.
Drama is for the girls. Whenever you
Yes.
see a woman who's like being dramatic, you're just sucked right in. You want to know what's going on. You're like, oh my god, that fucking sucks. And then you're like just gossiping. And you're just like hyping her up and being like, they shouldn't treat you like that. And you just want every detail. You know about people you've never even met in your life and you never will meet. Think about it. You meet these ladies at the grocery store. You meet these ladies when you're going out for lunch.
Oh.
You're at your fake job and then it's your lunch break. And you're at some close by place. And then she comes in and she's just like befuddled and beside herself and just like screaming and throwing her hands around. And you're just like, go, you go, girl.
Mm-hmm.
A man doing that, I'm just like, shut up.
Yeah.
Like, what are you mad about?
Yeah. Men, no drama.
Someone was mean to you, you're a man.
I'm so worried about you. I have to put you in witness
Why?
protection.
Why? Are you worried that I have such strong opinions, or are you worried that something's gonna happen to me?
I'm worried. I'm worried something's gonna happen to you. Murder for the boys. Like,
Murder for the boys.
God. Hear about you being missing. I'm like, oh God, it was the podcast. It did her in. It's happened.
Okay, so is drama for the girls?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank
for the
you.
girls. Except crime drama. No, because crime drama is for the girls too. I was about to say.
Think about true crime. That's for girls.
Yeah. Okay.
100%.
1920s to 1950s paperback novellas about crime for the boys. They can have that.
For the boys. They can have
have
that. Those
that.
are boring. Those are all the same.
Detective novels from the 1920s to the
same.
1950s. They can have them. That's
Who
for
even-
the boys.
That's fine.
Yeah. See, look.
Honestly, if you're a man and you can read more than your name, I'm just like, good job.
Your name or your little philosophy books about a guy named Plato.
Yeah, your little philosophy books, and then they make you think that you're smart, and then you
Mhm.
walk around thinking that you're like deep
Yeah.
and that you understand things and making a fucking boo-boo banana fool out of yourself.
Yeah. It's like,
That's just
oh,
entertainment for me.
yeah. You like the guy that told the king to
I
get
love
out of the way of
myself.
his son. Sure. Okay. You're so
Oh my
smart.
God.
You're such a thinker.
You're so... Wow.
Wow.
How's that obstinance defiance disorder or whatever the fuck it's called?
Yeah,
doing?
ODD.
How's your ODD doing,
Yeah.
dude?
ODD for the boys.
Here's the thing, though. I don't even have the time for that. I
Oh,
just find
God.
that to be Like, a girl with BPD, total queen. Great, beautiful, amazing, perfect little flower.
Yeah. And she's never wrong.
And she's never wrong.
She's
like,
never
how
wrong.
dare he?
Yeah.
How dare she? Or whoever the fuck made you mad. How dare you? But then a man with, what is it called? I don't even remember what it's
ODD.
called. I don't even have the time to remember what the fuck it's called. Like, go away.
Yeah, just go away.
And then he'll be like, no. And then I'll be like,
yeah, no, you can't tell me what to do. Oh my god.
I'm right.
Yeah, you're right. When you're
It's
right,
like-
you're right, girl.
It's like, I don't even want to put that in the for the boys category because I'm disgusted by it.
Okay, well, yeah. Oh,
Like,
that
that's
was
just
really good.
wimpy.
Yeah.
That's just wimpy to me.
All right. So it's 40 minutes in. We're just
I'm more.
talking shit. Tell me more, girl.
Taking pictures is for the girls. Like, any man that you meet, he takes, what does he take pictures of?
He takes like
Outside.
one photo of outside, and then that's
Yeah.
it.
one photo of outside, and then another thing is if he is outdoorsy, or if he's like, if he fishes, he'll have like a picture of him on a fishing trip that isn't taken by him. That is like the biggest part. Is not taken by him, of him holding something that he caught. Anything else unacceptable. Or a deer, or like a picture of a deer that he shot.
Yeah. That's for the
Which is like
boys.
really morbid.
Or pictures of their cars.
Or a picture of their shitty car.
Yeah, their cars, the fish they catch, maybe a sunset every once in a while if he feels like, maybe he wants to be on his like feminine side or his like soft
Yeah,
side.
he's like,
Maybe a
I'm
sunset.
emotional. He
Yeah.
took that picture for a girl, probably.
Yeah. He's
He doesn't take that picture for himself. He takes that to send to a girl and be
And
like,
he
thinking
sends-
of you.
yeah, he's like,
Whoa.
it's like wishes you were
And then
here.
she's like, oh, he's so sensitive.
yeah, that's for the boys.
And then there's memes on his phone, and that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's like thousands of memes on the phone, and then like two pictures of them. Like, okay, maybe like a physique check.
Maybe if it's
Maybe
I
a
think that's the
physique check.
only acceptable like male picture, like male selfies. Like, let's see how my gains are going.
Men, please, for the love of God, take pictures of your pecs and your arms. Send them to the ladies, not us specifically.
I have never received, like, anytime I've received like a selfie from a man, it's like a jump scare.
Oh,
It's like, oh,
yeah. It's like, oh,
it's like the last thing that I want to get.
yeah, they know how to use.
Don't send me your picture. I don't want to see you.
Yeah. Now your arms, though.
Your arms, yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Just cut
your
your
arms.
face out of it. You guys don't know how to. You guys don't know how to
My-
express in images. Just cut your face
Yeah,
out
it's
of
like
it.
you have like, like that old meme of like success kid of like the kid that was eating sand. That's the picture that like every man seems to fucking take. Low angle, like grumpy face, and it's like,
Yeah.
you look like you're holding in a shit.
Yeah.
Like, get away from me.
I will say, the put him away slut guy, him. I think he knows how to take pictures, but I'm not 100%
I don't know who
that
that
he's
is.
a straight guy. I'll send
I
you
don't
the
even
picture.
know who that is.
Yeah. Wait, let me bring up the picture.
Where did you pull it up?
I'm sending.
That
shit is so funny.
I don't think if a man sent me that picture, I would be like, what are you, a woman? Why are you showing me your tits?
Oh, I'm crying.
Like, imagine like what you posed for a photo. What are you, a
Bundle of tits.
Barry! Censor the whole. I don't think we can put this in at all.
I think we can. Mongrel just has to censor my bad words.
Our editor's gonna be so mad at us.
Oh wow, he has to do his job.
Yeah, fuck him. That's not true. I'm sorry, Mongrel. I didn't mean that. You're
I
one
love
of the
you,
good
Margot.
ones.
Edit that out. Edit that
edit
out.
that
I swear
out.
to fucking God. Let's
Okay,
see.
what else
I
is
think
there?
hats, because I think men should just be bald.
No, hats are for the
Wait,
guys.
no, this is like
okay.
I'm sorry, never mind. This is on the list, but I have this on my list as a PSA, actually. So this is not a for the girls thing or for the guys thing. I think both can wear them. However, men. What I have in parentheses next to it is not for the girls, just a PSA for ugly men.
Oh, God.
Men, if you're wearing a hat, just be bald.
Just
be bald.
Just shave it all
Just
off.
be bald. They're either like, I'm thinking about like the men that like shave their head and then wear a hat, like wear a fucking beanie on top of it, looking like a newborn baby squirted straight out of fucking, I don't know, when, like, let's just
Squirted?
say Winona Ryder.
Oh, my Lord.
Huh?
Okay. Squirted
Just
out?
glistening.
Oh,
yeah,
Lord.
squirted out. They're usually like greasy, glistening men with bald heads, and then they're like insecure about being bald and then just wearing a hat. But they're like wearing think about the beanies, probably dirty. If they have a pet, it's got hair all over it, not even their own. Like a man wearing like a baseball cap is acceptable. Anything else,
I
unacceptable.
love it when a man wears a little baseball cap.
Yeah,
like,
but it
yeah.
depends on what he's wearing it with.
Represent your team, King.
He's wearing a baseball hat. He's wearing like a casual outfit. It's a sunny day. He's shading his eyes. That's fine.
That's so
But
cute.
if you're just like, if you're just being insecure about being bald, fuck yourself.
Oh my God. Yeah, there's a lot of very handsome men
Just
that are bald.
own your shit. Yeah. Like, whatever, fucking go shave it all off, or fucking rock your bald spot, whatever.
Yeah, I agree.
Or just wear a baseball cap. But we all know what you're doing.
Trucker hats, though? No, don't do that.
A trucker hat on a man band, burn them.
Yeah. I hate
Like the
those.
witch they are.
Yeah. Like the witch they are, yes. Yes.
I feel like, I don't know, because I was like, men stop wearing hats, and then I recommended that they wear baseball hats. You know what? I think I just did that one to make ugly men feel bad about themselves.
I would like to add on to this. Do not wear a cowboy hat unless you're in Tennessee or Texas. Maybe Kentucky?
I think it depends.
Yeah, I'm not set on the states yet, but like come on. Why are you wearing one in New York?
I think where you're from has something to do with it. I wore a cowboy hat in New York. I went to fucking Texas for my birthday. I dabbed in front of the Alamo. My family doesn't even know that I did this, by the way. I still haven't. I just have the pictures of me dabbing in front of the Alamo.
What, is it going to be controversial the way you said it? Like, my family doesn't know.
Like, I didn't even tell anybody.
Yeah.
I didn't even tell anybody that. I just like got up, left, went. I got a fucking 50s patio dress, like the vintage cowboy. Like, 'cause in the 50s, being a cowboy was a thing. Like the spaghetti westerns, like dressing up in like kind of like square dancing became popular.
Yeah.
All that shit. So I have like an old like square dancing dance costume and a fucking cowboy hat and a very expensive cowboy hat and fucking boots combo.
Okay, you're allowed. You're allowed.
I walked around looking like fucking cowboy Barbie.
Oh, it's cute.
It was beautiful.
Yeah. I think I remember those pictures now that I think about it.
Yeah.
That was very cute. Yeah.
Yeah. I rented a red pickup truck.
Aw. You stop
I was
that.
a dainty little thing.
You stop that. That's
I
so
rented a
fucking
Chevy
cute.
Colorado. I think it was a Chevy. I just remember it being Colorado. I was so cute back then, so innocent.
I don't think it was that long ago.
The times changed me.
Oh Lord. Yeah, it's all the death threats.
Yes.
What else you got for me, baby girl?
Owning more than one pillow. Or having like a pillowcase on your pillow.
Yeah.
This is two things in one. For the girls.
Yeah. The only thing a man should have is a yellow pillow. That
Like
was
a
white at one
dirty,
point.
like never wash, never clean, never replace.
Yeah.
Never replace, just a stinky, dirty little nasty thing at the top of the bed. I feel like it also applies to towels. Like most men will just have like one towel that they don't even wash it. They've
and
never
there's holes
washed
in it.
before.
They reuse it over and over until it's just like starting to really stink. Then they go, okay, I should probably wash this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pose this one for you. I feel like this one's gonna be a slam dunk too, because I'm just so good at these. When was the last time you saw a man drinking a diet soda and thought, wow, what a man?
Yeah. Diet soda, that's for the girls.
Like what, you're watching your figure?
The girls and the diabetics, that's what it's for.
I don't know.
Oh my god. You're just gonna take that away from people who have diabetes? You're just like, no. It's for the girls.
Just from men.
Yeah.
Women with diabetes.
You're allowed to treat, yeah. Okay.
Of course. I don't care what you do. You're a girl. You're beautiful. You know what you're doing. You're a girl.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I criticizing you? I have no right.
I agree.
You're beautiful.
Yeah.
You're a beautiful little flower.
Yeah.
Naps. For the girls.
For the girls, but also sometimes when guys take naps, it's really cute.
Here's the thing though, calling it, just like announcing that you're gonna be like, I'm gonna go take a nap.
Oh, yeah.
Calling it a nap. No, dudes just like will be on the couch and just pass out on the couch.
Yeah, it has to be that they pass out
from exhaustion of the day.
They pass out from exhaustion.
Yeah.
They don't even, they wake up in another, like they're half asleep.
Yeah.
They're just groggy. They can do that. That's like, they hibernate like a bear.
They always go, I wasn't asleep. And they were snoring violently.
Exactly. Like, oh, what?
I
They
wasn't
wake up startled and afraid.
Yeah.
Because they were vulnerable.
Yeah,
they were in a
love that.
vulnerable state.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's for the boys. Hibernating like a bear is for the boys. But taking a cute little nap is for girls.
Yeah, cute little naps for girls, hibernations for the boys.
Low battery.
Ooh.
Having low phone battery.
That's for the girls.
For the girls.
Yeah.
Because you're just running around.
Yeah, you're not.
You don't
paying
have the
attention to that.
time.
Yeah, you're a
You
busy
don't pay
little
attention
bee.
to anything. You're a busy little girl.
Yeah.
You're about to go.
You have to go to your nail
fake
appointment.
job.
Yeah, your fake
You have to go
job.
to your nail appointment.
Yeah.
You have to fucking walk your dog if you have a dog.
Meet your girlfriend for
You're
coffee.
not looking at your phone.
Mhm.
Yeah. Drink a little coffee.
Yeah.
Pay $5 for a small coffee, but it's worth it 'cause it's a tasty little treat.
I love that. I love being a woman.
Back to the lattes thing, because I know I didn't need to make an argument for that, but
Yeah.
a man can get black coffee or a coffee with cream and sugar or those two things, and I would not even question it. One thing though, someone brought this up to me because I passed this list through one person that I thought would also be good to give counter arguments.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to really surprise you.
Yeah.
What do you think about Americanos? Because I have no opinion. I think a man can order an Americano. I don't even know what the fuck it is. I
was about to say,
care.
can you explain what an Americano is to me?
I don't
I'm
even
actually
know.
Not sure.
I don't even know.
Let's
I think
look
it's
it
like
up.
something.
Americano.
I don't know. It just seems the ano part at the end sounds manly.
It's Italian.
But most coffee.
I know, but
most,
when
coffee
you throw
things are Italian.
You throw
things.
Italian in front of it, and it's like, okay, that's for the boys.
Lattes
the
are
Sopranos,
Italian.
Italy. I think that's for the
Lattes are
boys.
Italian.
Yeah, but like it's cute sounding.
Rainbow cookies are Italian.
Ah, shit.
Think about how the old Italian men turn into like women. Same thing as like Armenian men. They start wearing fucking like those I'm thinking velvet tracksuits. I'm talking fucking little necklaces. I'm talking rings.
Okay, an Americano
Designer
is for the boys.
sunglasses.
It's
Those
for
are
the
all
boys.
for the girls.
Yeah, but this is for the boys if they are dressed like in a bowling shirt and khakis and they're smoking a cigarette.
Anytime I've seen like a dude order, because I've never even seen a dude order an Americano in real life.
I'm sure it happens. I don't think it's
I'm
unheard
sure it does
of.
too.
There's
I'm
gonna be
just
someone in the
like a-
comments. I get Americanos all the time. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, you might just be a fairy. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, it's for the girls. I think it's for the boys.
I don't know if it is.
I think it is.
I'm 100% undecided because I don't even need to know what it is.
An Americano, it's
here's
for the
the thing.
boys. It's espresso.
You know what it is.
Mhm.
That's for the girls.
But it's man espresso. Manspresso.
Yeah, but now that the Sabrina Carpenter espresso is a song, it just makes me think of like a tiny little ray of sunshine girl.
Yeah,
So
she
no,
really threw a
it's for the
wrench in
girls.
this, huh?
Yeah, I love taking things from them. I love co-opting.
Yeah.
I love gentrifying things that are for men.
It's ours now.
I love getting bored and then taking something from them.
Oh my god. I'm gonna hear like, yeah, Barry went missing. Like, what do you mean she went missing?
She was too right.
Yeah.
She
Had
was
to
right
lock her
too many
up.
times.
Uh,
Lock me up. Lock me up.
lock her up.
How long have we even been going on about this? Because it feels
About-
like 5 minutes.
About an hour. Yeah, about an hour.
That's ridiculous. I feel like I could go on forever.
I know. Do you have any more?
I'm like an immovable force, and I've yet to meet my unstoppable object.
I don't think you ever will.
I don't think I ever will too. I think I'll be just this powerful forever and never experience sadness. Woe.
Yeah. It's joy.
Weakness.
It's for the girls.
I feel like weakness is also like kind of for the girls. Like a girl can
absolutely.
be weak.
Yes. Love that. Love that
Yeah,
for me.
like, yeah. Light as
Weakness.
a feather, delicate,
Yep.
weak,
Kind of fast
good.
though. Kind of nimble.
fast,
Like a
nimble.
little fairy.
like a little pixie.
Yeah, yeah.
That's, like,
a
cute.
little Tinkerbell. Yeah.
Like a man that's weak, I just want to spit.
Oh. I just want to spit on him. Just patooey.
Am I like a femcell?
Yeah, maybe.
I'm like a girl power femcell.
The funniest part is like you're surrounded by dudes too.
I'm surrounded by men.
You have so
I
many
know.
guy friends. That's why, because you have to be fucking like, you gotta be hard all the time. Because you're surrounded by guys, and you gotta throw
it's like a
punches
prison initiation.
constantly.
I have to like
Yeah.
take down anytime because most of the anything that I like, shows that I listen to, like podcasts I listen to, shows that I watch, comedy that I enjoy, it's like an all male space, and then I get in there and then they try to shit test me and then I make them cry and I make them feel bad about themselves, and then then I either rule them or they leave me alone.
Yeah. It's so hard being a woman.
I love being myself.
I love
It's
that you
on
love
it just
being
comes
yourself.
naturally to me.
Yeah. It's inspirational, honestly.
Years I've been hardened and sharpened into the perfect blade.
Yeah. It's unstoppable. My unstoppable
Love me.
girl.
And then I met people like my wonderful friend Emily. She probably does not listen to this show. And I met you, and I met some other very lovely women that just, why can't we all be girls?
I know. It feels so safe. Like, I just love being around women. I need it. I need it so badly.
I was trying to read this list because I am surrounded, thankfully, I'm surrounded by women in my job that are like, we all like each other. It's a very good environment. We all get along. There's no problems, really. And I was just like, hey, do you guys want to like hear my list of things that I think are for girls only? And they just like looked at me like, what are you fucking talking about? Because they couldn't like enter my girly pop. Like they couldn't register my thinking.
Just be like, look, I'm trying to gatekeep some things from men because women have had enough. And we need to just put this out here. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've had enough.
I've had enough. When I was a little kid and all my friends were boys, because I was too afraid to talk to the girls because they were all pretty and I was afraid. So I hung out with ugly boys. They would make fun of me for being a girl, for liking anything. and then like, and then the student became the master.
Yeah. I think it would be fun for our next controversial list is stuff we can steal from the boys that are now for the girls. I feel like it'd be tough, but it could be fun.
I have 2 other lists too that I just like wrote down because I was like coming up with things and I was like, oh, is that for the girls or is that more like, does that fit like things that are for attention, and does that fit things that are a little fruity?
I honestly,
because I have like all of that I feel like fits under things that are for the girls, but I think why not?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think we have a lot to discuss.
We have so much to discuss because Miss Ma'am over here refuses to read.
I know. I just it don't be it. Like I go to read something and I'm like, ugh.
I mean,
okay.
You want to
not
try?
That
Yes. No, you go first, babe.
I was gonna say it's not that it sucks. I'm just not into it. You know. I need to read something I'm into, even if it's bad. I have to be into it. But like, I don't know. I feel like we're kind of just finding flops lately. Nothing's conversation worthy. If you know what I mean. It's like, oh, this book was surprisingly good. I don't want to rag on it. And then like other things are just so bad. It's like it's not even worth ragging on. That's a bad one.
I think you should try the Guild, the book called like Guild. It's a series, and my issue with this book is that it's like the diction, the words, the flow, the imagery is so wonderful. It's like a treat because most of these fantasy books are written by bitches. Well, I'm sorry to call them bitches. I love you. You're cunty. You're beautiful. You're a successful author. I don't know. I think you can take this little ego hit. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, I will talk shit. Actually, if you want me to take the stage, I will, because I will tell you, I get so pissed when I'm reading a fantasy book and it's like this magical world. There's unbelievable things that are happening around outside of the story. And you're just fucking on a wall, like up against the wall. Girl, come on. Like, you have so much to play with in a fantasy setting, and it's just missionary. Like, come
there's
on.
That. And then also the writing is just very flat to me. It's very flat. It's very, I'm just like bored reading through the page. Like, I'll read the top of the page and read the bottom of the page and then not miss anything in the middle.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing also, a lot of the, like, not to get like super serious and be like critiquing, but these like fantasy books, there's not a lot of thought put into them. They're just like, I want to read something spicy, which is fine. Love that. Love that for me. Love that for you. But you have to like at least establish some kind of setting for us to make it feel like it's fantasy, because sometimes it's just like, oh, it's a guy and he has like firepower and like he has like elf ears and that's it, and it's like, what's the point? It's like, you might as well just read something modern day. Read a dark college I was gonna say AU alternate universe, a dark spicy coffee shop AU. A dark spicy coffee shop AU. Like, it doesn't hit. I want to read stuff about like fantasy but have the spice in it. I will say, Barry.
Yes, mommy.
I will tell you, those monster fucker books.
Oh my god. Are you a wait hear me outing?
I might be hear you. Like, look, okay. They're good. That's all I gotta say. They're good.
I love it when I love your short and sweet little Sabrina Carpenter fucking arguments.
Thank you. That's it. They're good. They hit. You know?
Hit me, mommy.
Yeah.
Oh, so what I was saying about this book is that she uses, it's very like decadent to me. I hate saying decadent in
rich.
comparison.
Yeah.
In comparison to what I've been reading, which is like very flat, very boring. Like so many, you hear the books that we've managed to finish, or to at least, I wouldn't say Midnight Sun is like finished. We've read maybe 10 chapters of that book, but
it's flat.
They're very, very flat and boring. And then the only exciting part is when the smut is happening, because usually they put a little bit more work into those scenes. It feels like most of the story around it is just leading up to the smut.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I want more. I want a more dynamic characters. I want more. And Guild has very, like I said, I feel very spoiled by it because they actually try. They give like inner inner thoughts and of a person who isn't just a Mary Jane, or Mary Sue.
That's the thing I hate too.
This like beautiful, perfect little princess. She's like, oh, I'm depressed.
Yeah, Go on.
Yeah, I'm stagnant. I feel unhappy with my life, but not in a Mary Sue kind of way.
Yeah,
not in like everybody. There's a reason. Usually, like with A Court of Thorns and Roses, the Feyre, everyone just like, she was the victim of everyone for no reason.
Yeah.
In this one, there is a reason for it that actually makes sense, where I'm reading it and I'm like, that I see that happening in the real world.
Yeah. And that's another
when it's like
gripe.
Completely, but it's also like completely out not the real world. Just the reason why people hating her making sense.
It's a real
so
world
nice.
like
It's a fantasy book. Don't get me wrong. It's fantasy.
It's realistic.
Through and through fantasy.
Why people like hate this person or whatever.
The hatred. She is hated by a lot of people, but it makes so much sense that it's like, it's such a treat.
Yeah.
But her fucking story is cuckoo banana dog shit.
Aw. but see, if the character can carry the story, if that can carry that's fine. You don't need some like extravagant plot. You can have those characters just be the centerpiece for it, and you can still enjoy it.
It's cuckoo bananas. Like, if you take a second to think about it deeply, you're like, this is stupid.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this is so
They're
silly.
fucking ice pirates.
Yeah.
They call themselves ice pirates.
Oh, no.
She gets kidnapped by ice pirates.
Are any of them hot?
That's my tummy.
Oh, I didn't hear it, but thanks for outing yourself.
I keep growling because I skipped lunch to do this.
Oh, thank you. I love that.
I miss you so much, and I worked so hard on this
I know.
list, and I was just like,
I miss you too. You worked
fucking go.
You worked so hard. I think you deserve a little treat.
I'm gonna go get a grilled cheese sandwich from my favorite deli.
Oh, that sounds good. Maybe I'll make a grilled cheese. I haven't eaten either, so. But I'll read Guild. I'll go pick it up at the bookstore, and we'll do that. We'll see how it goes.
I think it's very if you it's one of those things that kind of like superhero like comics where if you take a second to like think about it's all nonsensical and ridiculous. And if like trying to adapt a comic script to like a movie, they always change a lot of things like because it's so nonsensical, or like the way that anime is, which is like you just have to have some level of like just going with it.
Yeah.
To read
Don't
it
think about it
and
too
enjoy
hard.
it.
Yeah.
Don't think about it too hard. In the first book, I think there was like one sex scene, and there's definitely sex in this book, but it's not meant to be spicy. It's meant to be
plot driven.
It's plot driven.
Yeah.
It makes sense, and it makes you uncomfortable.
Okay. Yeah, I think we need something like that to kind of change it up.
Just something different.
Yeah.
And I think the first, because I don't think any of these series have been able to accomplish having 3 books or multiple books that doesn't end with me disliking the story.
I mean, writing, okay,
unfortunately.
Writing is hard. I get it. It's super hard. And you can fumble. Like, artists, but writers, they fumble all the time. Like, it's hard. It's tough.
They do the male feminist thing.
Yeah, they fall into
do
it.
this hard feminist plot instead of like having like the soft lines of. Yeah. You can do like the soft like lines of girl power without having to just be like fucking Rysand. Like, remember Rysand building a fucking library for
it feels
sex
insulting.
assault victims to work at? It's just like, it's like the Marvel movie, the last, like, Endgame, when they did a shot with every single female fucking character in the MCU, girl power killing Thanos. Like, you don't need that. I don't want that.
Yeah. We might be the minority in that, though. In comparison,
I hate it.
I do too, and it's like, it's okay if you like that stuff. It's just,
I don't need to be told that I'm powerful as a woman. I'm just myself.
Yeah, that's a thing too. I really love characters where they're not self-inserts. I hate a self-insert character. I want a character that's difficult. I want a character that even I might have trouble liking at times. I want them to grow on me.
In Guild, she's like this.
Yeah.
She's like this, where she's like Delulu. She's delusional. She's like selfish in certain ways and selfless in other ways. She's got more dimension than most of these like I'm a perfect little angel Mary Sue characters that drive me fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I can only read like 1 or 2 books tops of a girl who is like that and still enjoy it. Like, if A Court and Thorns of Roses was about Feyre and Rysand for all 6 books, like, I would not be able to read all 6 books. I'd probably give up at like book 2 or book 3.
Yeah, that was tough to get through, and I get why people like it, but it just felt very try hard at times.
Trying so hard.
Yeah, and I get it. It's hard to.
It's just wanting the number. It's wanting the number of books in the series to be big, and being like, look how it's like the Stephen King, where you got all of these book deals because he was so popular, and then like a bunch of them were like dog shit, but like but some of them were good, and that's why he got so many books. But there were some you could really tell that was just phoned in because it was like his job.
Yeah, filler books. I will say, out of that whole series, the most fun I ever had reading the chapters is when there's arguments. That woman knows how to write an argument.
Oh,
they're so fun.
She loves drama.
Yeah, I am like on that shit when she's like, when people are fighting, when they're arguing, I'm like, yes, girl.
Saying awful things that you could never forgive someone for saying.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was like, this bitch knows how to write. Like, I get real into it when it's like those things. Everything else, I'm just kind of like the sex scenes and the plot and everything else.
I mean,
the characters.
I think Nesta's sex scenes were pretty. Nesta's were kind of good.
I don't even know if they were good. I think they might have been good because they were different. But at the same time,
I might be saying that. I might just be saying that.
We might be coping a bit. Like, looking back,
I'm
kind of like,
great sex scenes?
Who?
Pendax.
Oh my god.
You're like, don't say his name, Vane.
Oh, I was so upset with that. We might have to do a podcast about that, and I can tell you my disappointment at the direction that story went to, because...
All of them. It's all of them. Because if you give me what I want,
they rip it from you.
It's always really popular. People like it, and then they just listen because they just listen to the annoying, shrill, loud voices in the back being like, neuter him.
Yeah, I would say if I ever wrote a book, my little author note would be like, bitch, this is from me. You're on this ride with me. If you don't like it, leave. Like,
I also think it's hard.
It's the audience capture. Yeah.
To write 3 books because it's hard to give any depth to a toxic male character like that in a relationship with a main, like, in these kinds of relationships. I get that.
Yeah.
But maybe you shouldn't be writing all those books then.
Yeah. And
if
you can do it.
Keep him.
Yeah.
If you can't keep him the way he is.
If you have to make her,
she changed him.
Yeah, if you have to make her also twice as bad just to even it out, that's where I'm like, okay. Well, no, I don't like it. I don't like where that went with, like, she's like, I'm just as bad as him. And it's like, okay, bitch. Like,
I kind of like the direction of her. I like the direction of her being an assassin, but I disliked. What I disliked was being like, I'm so clever.
Yeah, really patting herself on the back there.
I'm talking about the author being like, what would really be clever.
I meant the character, but yeah, I understand where you're coming from with that. And I really like the twists. Yeah, I really like the twists in those books. They were super fun. It was something we hadn't seen, like in our experience reading these like smutty books. I felt like there was a lot of thought that she put into it, and maybe it's one of those things where editors get in the way. You know what I mean?
That too.
I think a lot of our gripes,
success really do be ruining our books.
Yeah, I think we shouldn't put all the blame on the authors, because there is like forces, that tell them, hey, you can't do this and you can't write that, which is interesting because usually with books you can kind of do whatever you want. There's not even ratings for books, but
how often do you meet a successful author?
Yeah, well, apparently all the time now, because everyone's like a New York bestseller.
I go to Barnes and Noble for fun, and the porn has been encroaching.
It is insane.
It used to just be, if you go into the Barnes and Noble, there's like the old-fashioned like bodice ripper romance stories in the back corner of the top level. Because I don't know if most Barnes and Nobles are like this, but the one I go to is 2 levels.
Yeah.
And it's in the back corner, furthest, because the top is like books, and then there's like kids on the other side, all the way on the other side, kids.
Yeah.
Farthest away from the kids stuff. It's secluded, and it just says romance, and it's right there. And it's like you get your privacy. It's like your little goon corner. That's what it looks like, how it used to be. But now
it's the center of the store.
Then they started putting these romantasy porn books out. Like before, they have like their big like manga section, their anime bullshit, and for some reason they hide the graphic novels, but they don't hide the fucking anime.
Yeah.
They don't hide that, but they hide the graphic novels.
Yeah.
And then on displays on their little like coffee table book display things that they're doing, it's all romantasy.
Yeah.
And then the last time that I went to my local Barnes and Noble, they were putting the romantasy. I found Guild. Guild was actually in that book. I saw it right as soon as I walked in. I walked in, the first table, it was all fucking porn.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of weird, and it's not to say like you can't read that kind of stuff. I mean, we read that stuff all the time. It's just really crazy how it's blown up, and it's very shameless.
It's shameless. I think that's like we used to keep like women reading bodice rippers was like at home activity.
Yeah,
like women have always like read gooner material. It's just, we have social media.
Oh yeah,
we have social media, and we have people being like just.
Those like cheesy romance novels with like Fabio on the cover, you read in the bathtub and stuff. Like that's always been a thing.
Yeah.
It's exploded. It is. We're gonna get goon burnout.
Yes. I mean, you're already getting it.
Yeah.
Because like most of these big deal books, I can tell it by the cover. Just like how there was like the Fabio cover. There's 2 different versions of. There's romantasy porn books, and then there's like regular porn books. And the regular porn books, they always have a cover it looks like a girl from Instagram
Photoshop
who uses Procreate.
Yeah.
Usually makes the covers for these books.
Yeah. I do love when there's a unique cover. But a lot
don't
of
like it because it's usually girls that don't know how to draw men making these covers. And then they're like very soft and round and feminine, and I'm like, ugh. I'm
talking more of like, I don't know how to describe. I'm trying to think of a book cover. I'm not gonna say that. Never mind. I was gonna say, there's a lot of books about orcs.
Oh my god! Shut up!
Sometimes they have really
Shut up!
covers.
Shut up about being a monster fucker. I don't want to hear it right now.
I'm telling you, we gotta read an orc book, girl. It'll hit. I promise it'll hit.
So half of these books are either a girl got commissioned to draw it on Procreate, or it's I don't want to call it Microsoft Word art, but it kind of is.
Yeah.
With like the special, like it's usually like silver or gold lettering, and it's like very ornate.
Well, it's
calligraphy.
Yeah,
that's calligraphy, but to me it reads as Microsoft Word art because they all use the same. Like, it's not like basic bitch like
It's gonna
Live,
catch
laugh,
the
love.
eye. Yeah, it's gonna catch the eye of like the general reader, though. That's like I think that's.
It's
the
very
point
curly. It's very like it's like vines. If I had to explain it, like vines.
It's sensual
mixed with like capital. It's like so you take capital letters and you add vines to it. Is the best way for me to explain it.
Yeah, it is.
And then there's the cover art is always just letters.
Yeah.
There's no picture. There's no art.
I do love when there's an art cover, but it's not like
I like
a
art.
simple. I like when there's a lot of detail. Art. Yeah, I do too. Yeah, I've bought some books just because the cover is really pretty, and I never read them, and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah,
but
there are Barnes and Noble. They have like the special like classics editions of books, and I've read these books already. I'm not really big on reading books. It's kind of why I like doing all my reading digital, because I can read it and then it doesn't take up space on a shelf.
Yeah.
Because I'll just read a book once and then like not look at it again.
I do that. I'll reread a book that I've bought, like a physical book. Yeah.
I have a hard time with that one. Same thing with like movies.
Yeah. I do that too.
I can rewatch a TV show, but I'll skip. There are times where I just like if I remember everything that happened in it, then I'll just like skip to the next episode or skip over the part that I remember.
Interesting.
I have a hard time with that. Same thing with books. Like I'll just read it and I'll be like, I read this already, and then just like flip and skip, and then it's just like
I revisit
that's why I
stuff
prefer
all the
digital.
time. Yeah. Have you gotten you're talking about like the classic reprint books where they have the pretty covers?
Yeah, like Pride and Prejudice. I love Pride and Prejudice. I love Jane Austen. Love Jane Eyre.
I bought the Jane Eyre one. There's a really pretty Jane Eyre one and a Phantom of the Opera one.
Yeah, like pretty like books I've read before, but they're just so cute and girly. Anne of Green Gables, beautiful. I convinced a friend of mine to buy that for his niece for Christmas.
Aww.
So it's just like, it's so pretty.
I was gonna look up the Guild book and buy it because I want like a physical copy of it.
It's another one of those books where it's got like classic porn cover.
Yeah, it sure does.
Classic romantasy cover.
Yeah.
It's a little bit interesting though, because the gold.
The paperback is like $30. I'll buy it at Barnes and Noble.
Yeah, but what I prefer, also another thing I prefer, especially for this show, is being able to highlight things.
Yeah.
I love to highlight.
I'll highlight in a book. I don't care.
Yeah, but it's easier it organizes it for you. It organizes by color. Because I have different like mental things in my head, like this highlight color means this thing, this highlight color means that thing, and then I'll just be like, search all yellow highlights, search all blue highlights, search all blank highlights, and then I can just, it's perfectly organized. Or I could search by word through my highlights. So, for example, like, how many times did they say this in the book? How many times did they say that in the book? Finding specific things that I remember happening, and then just being able to search it and being able to just get right to it, right down to it.
That is true.
It's so organized. It takes so much work out of it. I love it. I love anything that lets me be lazy.
We should do our revisit series too, because there is a book it's kind of been haunting me. This book we read, and we never did a podcast on it.
Is it the piss fetish one?
No, it's not the piss fetish.
It's the piss fetish one.
It's one we've read. we've dabbled.
But you didn't finish?
No, we finished, bitch. We finished.
Can you mean
Do you remember? Do you remember the book about? Fuck, what was it called? It had a feather on the cover. Yeah.
Oh, how does it feel?
No, that's Mendax.
I
other
still
one.
have it in my library.
And
Viciously Yours.
Yes, it gave me secondhand embarrassment so hard.
I read that whole thing. That's the weird butt stuff book.
Yeah, I got to the butt stuff and I stopped.
The autistic butt stuff.
Yeah, I have never
very
been
clinical butt stuff.
Yeah, I've never been
Yours.
so uncomfortable and cringe so hard.
It was
reading a book.
good. It was a good book until it got to the butt stuff, and then I was just like, ugh.
It was such a good idea.
Reading.
It was such a good idea with like the little letters and stuff, but it just got so cringe, and there was a bunch of like, I was like, why is this woman writing this? Like,
it's so like cynical and weird.
It's super cynical, like cynical to the point that it's like, it feels like you're the one that's embarrassed. Like the things that happen that make you cringe, you're just like, ugh.
I'm just like, I don't need to.
But I need to deep dive that.
Like, you're supposed to like make this like, this is supposed to be like enticing and fun.
Yeah.
And then it's like you're like making it sounds like you're talking about a doctor's visit.
Yeah. Like the male interest, like
you could
love
tell
interest.
She probably wasn't interested in that. She's probably not into doing that, but she was just like, I guess some women are, I don't know, like maybe I should.
Ugh.
Like she wasn't into it. Or she had never, that's my guess. Like she wasn't into it, and then she tried to write about it, and she wasn't.
The worst part is the butt stuff isn't even the part that made me cringe the most. It was like the romance, like the lead. The biggest ick of a character I've ever read about in my life. I was
like, was it giving Andrew Tate? Not I won't even say Andrew Tate.
No,
was it giving like kind of beta vibes somehow?
Yes, it was 100% beta, and like the fact
beta pretending to be alpha, like pickup artist, or like hates women.
No, it was
no.
It's indescribable. It's actually indescribable. It was like a dude that was constantly fumbling, but the girl was still interested. Like that's the vibe. Like girl, no, get a different toxic man. Yeah. Like he's like toxic. He's like, he won't let you leave the house, but like not in a hot way. Yeah. Well, I don't know. It was more of like he would do things that sound in theory like it would be like such a like, oh, that's so hot he did that, but then he does it and it's like, ugh. It's like, ugh, I don't like that. That's really weird. Like, it's just the way. No Riz. There's no Riz. There's none of it.
L Riz.
Yeah, L Riz. Negative Riz. We have to talk about it. I might reread it and then we can talk about it, because my God.
Please, because I fucking wasted so much of my life finishing that book, even though I fucking, at one point I just couldn't stand it anymore, and then you just did not finish it.
I said I finished it and I didn't finish it. I just remembered.
I knew that you didn't. I knew that you didn't, because I was like, when are we going to talk about it? It's like, I'm going to done yet, and you just like casually ghosted the book. And then we started reading something else.
I was so
You just betrayed me.
I know.
You left me in the fucking trenches. This is fucking Vietnam. I have Agent Orange stinging my eyes while as I read the fucking page of this woman having a butt plug in her.
Oh, God.
And you're just nowhere to be fucking seen.
I skedaddled.
They used to kill deserters.
Oh, fuck. Please don't kill me,
They used to execute.
Barry.
They used to execute deserters. That's all I have to say.
Oh, God. When you put it in that light, it feels like I have to finish all the books now.
Yeah.
God, that one just, it haunts me. I every once in a while I think about it and how it was like such a fun little concept and how it was executed so cringe and so like,
Yeah, it was like a little
strange.
bit American Psycho.
Not, well, no, because like,
I don't think there's like genuinely being like manly and toxic. Those characters like a Mendax, like or book one Mendax, and then there's just American Psycho.
yeah.
It's like, it's such a skinny, cunty little line.
Yeah. It was like comically evil. Like twirl mustache, goofy, but even then, like when he did something, it was kind of just like, ugh. That
It was
gave me
just
the
too
ick.
much.
Yeah.
It was too much in some ways and not enough in the others.
Yeah. I don't even like saying like it gives me the ick. I think that's kind of dumb, but like it gave me the ick. I have no other way of describing it. I was just like, ugh.
I don't even remember this book because it's too similar to like every other book. The only thing I remember is weird butt stuff. I don't even remember what this book is. I don't remember what the book was about. I don't remember how they met. I don't remember the story. I don't remember the conflict. I just remember
all of it.
I remember her just randomly mentioning that she was wearing a butt plug in several fucking chapters where they'll just be like talking and then there'll just be a random sentence like I felt the plug. And then just continue.
No.
That's all I remember.
God. Maybe I shouldn't go back and read it. Jeez.
No.
Okay.
No. Here, serve your time. You were conscripted.
The thing though is like the start of it, like the first half of the book.
Here's the thing. America needs you. Like America needs you.
Okay. I'll do it for my country.
Do it for your country.
Yeah.
Country.
Yes. Yeah, it just, I think the part where it started to go downhill, if you even remember, is when she lost her virginity to that other guy. There's like another guy she loses her virginity to, and he finds out about it, and he kills the dude, and it's really like goofy and it's kind of stupid, and I was just like, okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then like the misunderstanding with the best friend and her thinking that's him and it's not, and it's like, dude, can this guy catch a break? He catches L's constantly.
Okay, now I'm remembering some things. Okay. Yeah, that's weird.
It was really cringe. It's like, I get wanting to write about misunderstandings, but don't make me feel physical pain when I'm reading about them.
You know what else you need to finish? You need to finish Scottish Werewolf book, because that one's fucking cuckoo bananas, too.
I lost interest so quick after they had sex. I think that's the problem. If you put it too early in the book, I'm just like, okay, I'm done. The buildup is gone.
We need an episode, the books we lost along the way.
Yeah, we should do that. Let's compile our books and we'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah. Then we should probably wrap it up too, because
okay. I mean, I don't like it whenever they go out of their way to mention wrapping it up. I kind of get lost. I'm just not into it.
What do you want? What do you want to say?
I don't need. Oh no, I'm talking about when in the feministy novels.
Oh well, I'm talking about the podcast.
I know, but Wrap It Up has many different meanings. I was going for a double entendre.
Oh,
I was trying to be sensual and witty.
Wrap it up, baby.
You know what I mean, though? Have you ever read a book where they're having the sex scene and then they mention going and getting a condom and putting it on?
I don't think I've ever... I feel like everyone's raw dogged in all the books we've read.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like needing to. I don't know. That's just like weird to me. Like, I don't need to think. I don't need. This isn't supposed to be like realistic. This isn't supposed to be real life. I don't need to like fucking know that they're. I'm not turned on or thinking, being like, ooh yeah, he rapped it.
Well, I think there's some people that are into that. I think that might be a thing. You know.
That's weird.
You got a raw dog.
I'm
at, like,
sex
the board.
negative.
Oh my god. I was gonna say you should raw dog it like the Lord intended, and then you just go, I'm sex negative.
Yeah, I have a fucking podcast about porn. I'm sex negative. And then you're like, I'm sex AB positive.
AB positive, yeah. Oh my goodness.
Now, you gotta chill now. This is the part where everyone knows where to find you.
I don't want anyone to find me. You can follow me on VGen. I have a VGen now where I do commissions. I'm Honey Von Bunny. You can do that. I want your money. That's really it.
What about your Patreon?
Yeah, I have a Patreon. It's a sticker club. It's at Honey Von Bunny. I have monster girls I draw. You can buy them from me. Anything else, just leave me alone, though.
I love you.
I love you, too.
I love that energy.
Thank you.
If you want to send me death threats,
oh, God.
_berries_n_cream on Instagram. Also, Instagram is for the girls. If you want to send me death threats on Twitter, it's _berriesandcream. If you want to give me your money because I'm right and I'm correct, or if you want to give, you could also give me death threats in my personal Patreon Discord and pay money to do that. That's patreon.com/berriesandcream. I think that's all of them.
Yeah.
I love myself. Oh, I have an Etsy store. If you wanna buy a sticker from me and then send me a message about your order and tell me that you want me to die there. It's Berries and Cream Art. I have very cunty stickers.
I can vouch for the stickers. They're very cute. She's the funniest woman I know. She makes the funniest stickers.
You're the prettiest woman I know.
Thank you.
I love you.
I love you.
APClit. So you gotta say it 3 times.
What?
You gotta say it 3 times in the mirror to lose 20 pounds. You don't even remember that.
Oh, okay. APClit, APClit, APClit.
There we go.
Okay.
And that's a wrap. Wink, wink.